The Lady in White of Chicago. The Lady in White of Chicago is said to be the spirit of a woman who died in a fire in the late 1800s. She is said to haunt the area near the site of the fire, appearing as a white-robed figure. The legend states that the woman was searching for her lost child when she died in the blaze and that her spirit can still be seen looking for her child. The Lady in White is said to be a benevolent spirit who appears to offer comfort and guidance to those in need. She is said to appear suddenly, vanish just as quickly, and be seen only by those who are open to her presence. She is also said to be able to grant wishes to those who are brave enough to ask. The Crybaby Bridge of Ohio. The Crybaby Bridge of Ohio is said to be the spirit of a woman who threw her baby off the bridge after being abandoned by the father. The spirit is said to haunt the bridge and can be heard crying at night. The story of the Crybaby Bridge dates back to the early 1900s, when a woman was abandoned by the father of her child. Distraught and desperate, she threw her baby off the bridge in a moment of desperation. The legend states that her spirit still haunts the bridge, crying in anguish for her lost child. The sound of her cries can often be heard at night, even though no one is ever seen. The Crybaby Bridge of Ohio has become a popular tourist attraction, with many people visiting the bridge each year to experience the eerie atmosphere and perhaps even catch a glimpse of the spirit of the Crybaby Bridge. The White Lady of Prospect Place. The White Lady of Prospect Place in Ohio is said to be the spirit of a woman who died in a fire on the property in the late 1800s. The spirit is said to haunt the house and can be seen in the upper windows of the mansion. The legend states that the woman was a victim of a great tragedy and that her spirit still lingers in the house. She is said to appear as a white-robed figure, often seen in the upstairs windows of the mansion. The White Lady is said to be a benevolent spirit who offers comfort and guidance to those in need. She is also said to be able to grant wishes to those brave enough to ask. The Bell Witch. The Bell Witch of Adams, Tennessee is said to be the ghost of Kate Batts, a local woman who was cursed by a neighbor in the early 19th century. The spirit is said to haunt the Bell family farmhouse and has been reported to cause strange noises and apparitions. The legend of the Bell Witch states that the spirit was initially drawn to the farmhouse by the feud between Kate Batts and her neighbor, John Bell. The spirit was said to harass the family and cause strange noises and other paranormal activity. The Bell Witch is said to be a mischievous spirit, often playing pranks on the family and visitors to the farmhouse. She is also said to be able to answer questions, predict the future, and occasionally grant wishes. The Bell Witch is one of the most famous ghosts in the United States. The Witch of Yountville. The scariest female ghost in the United States is said to be the spirit of the Witch of Yountville in California. The spirit is said to haunt an abandoned house in Yountville and is said to be the spirit of an old woman who was executed as a witch in the 1800s. The spirit is said to be very dangerous and has been known to attack people who enter the house. She has been seen hovering in the air and is said to have a terrifying scream. The Witch of Yountville is said to be a malevolent spirit and is best avoided. Her spirit is a reminder of the dark past of the United States and the danger of superstition and ignorance.